Same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Well, I was interested to see what he was going to do in a 3-1 count. Was he willing to take it full, work the pitcher a little bit more, or because he had count leverage, was he going to come unglued? They have an aggressive plan today. This pitcher's going to have to be on top of his game.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
McNeil aboard here at first with nobody out. Down the third baseline. Torres at the bag. On to first, and they get them both. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
So here's Pete Alonso. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The average sits at .303 entering play, and even 20 home runs and 54 runs batted in. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Fouled away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Mets leave 1, Mets 0. The Yankees coming up. It's crosstown action on Major League Baseball, The Show. Noah Syndergaard is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 0-1, here's the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in leading the AL in RBIs. I've watched him play a couple of games where he just puts his team on his back and he flat out just carries them. He does it all. And we'll see if he drives in some more right here.
Stepping in now, David Rosario. 1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Aaron.
So striding in, Aaron Judge, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
Here's the first pitch to him. But there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Yankees. Still no score. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Wilson Ramos.
Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Hit back toward the mound. Torres hit the bag. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. There's Cano. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting center, the third baseman, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in now, Ahmed Rosario, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Another 2-2 offering. Iglesias now at short. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Grounded weakly to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Labor Torres, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So here's Brandon Nimmo. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Torres has it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. A base hit in his first trip. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. First delivery to him on the way.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that misses 1-1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. And this is taken for a ball, high and tight, 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? McNeil onto the grass. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in. Here's big Aaron Judge. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make them fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Iglesias now at short, reined in, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hanging changeup laid off for a ball. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Judge is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Third baseman, Robinson Cano.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Cano, a native of the Dominican Republic, manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Mets. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batter, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
The batter, the designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 pitch on the way. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Now batter, the center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Into the box now, Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No balls and 1 strike. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's Jeff McNeil, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning form.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Mets go down 1, 2, 3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now in the box, Gleyber Torres. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The second baseman,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Next to the Yankees, the first baseman, David Rosario.
At the plate, David Rosario. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. There he goes. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We are still scoreless. Riding in once again, Brandon Nimmo. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
At the plate now, Pete Alonso. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Stanton. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He went down on strikes last time up. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this will be fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this early.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. He grounds it sharply to third. One there, on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Standing in, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down. New inning set to get underway, and next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Chopped on the ground to first. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yoenis Cespedes.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line down the left field line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. in there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Ahmed Rosario is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we still have no score. Todd Frazier has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Playing third base, number 21, Todd.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Paul Sewald is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
So striding forward now, Torres. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
None out, runners at first and second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through for a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, David Rosario. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. There's a chopper foul off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Sewald has thrown a little over 50 innings, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. First and second here with nobody out. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 33 on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Carmen Aponte is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
For the match, number 3, Carmen Aponte.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, no left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 392 of his career. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Popped up. Rosario is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 29.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 5-0. Dylan Betances comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Keon Broxton.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Full count, 3-2 to Keon Broxton.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Jeff McNeil is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's set now to pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Brandon Nimmo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Now at the plate, Pete Alonso, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. Has a look, now the pitch. Two out with the man at first. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. James Paxton wins for the league best 15th time. Noah Syndergaard is settled with a loss after giving up only one earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.